Today I am going to discuss about whether Sri Lanka should take the membership of BRICS or not to obtain the membership of the BRICS, or Sri Lanka how should obtain the membership of the BRICS. Majorly, BRICS. BRICS is a global south formed organization by the set of developing countries. Majorly, it can be called as second world countries. Whereas the word BRIC was formed by the first letter of the founding nations, whereas Brazil, Russia, India and China. That's how it became BRICS, where the concept came after 2001 and the organization was formally founded in 2008, where in 2025 they celebrated the 70th anniversary of formation, BRICS. After 2008, South Africa mainly became interested in joining the party and they were formally inaugurated to the membership in 2011. So then after that, BRIC became BRICS. Majorly, the organization mainly concerned about economic development, whereas they are giving through the other parts of the cooperation. Whereas, for example, in 2025, after the summit, they will mainly concern about the grain exchanges among the members and the observers. Majorly, BRICS is trying to become another alternative organization, whereas the membership has been expanded in 2024, whereas 4 more countries were invited to join, and they were Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran and United Arab Emirates. With the full, they took the full obtained the full membership in January 1st, 2024, and Indonesia officially joined in 2025, bringing total number of members to 11. Saudi Arabia also has been invited by this group, but it's still considering whether to take or not to obtain the membership. So, during past few days, there was some kind of few months, there was some kind of debate in the country in Sri Lanka whether to take the BRIC membership or whether to not to obtain BRIC membership. Whereas especially the president was criticized by many of the people where he is not participating in BRIC summit due to the local elections. But as an observer about the BRICS organization, I will discuss about what are the paths should Sri Lanka look before obtaining the membership. Mainly, first, Sri Lanka is now in some kind of a critical situation, whereas all know the officially country became bankruptcy in 2022, and now the country is slowly recovering. The majorly economic crisis, even though the economic crisis is over for somewhat time, it's still in a critical situation as we accepted or not. Whereas the country is majorly economic growth forecast around 3.5, whereas in 2026 it's expected to have economic growth reduced to 3.1. Majorly, if you look at the BRIC countries, each country, even Ethiopia, has a major economic growth than Sri Lanka, whereas for 4 to 5% even. So every country in BRICS has majorly forecast the economy growth for over 4%. So Sri Lanka also should forecast of the economic growth, and the growth benefit should be distributed as economic development. So I would suggest that Sri Lanka should obtain the membership after overcoming the economic problems of the country, whereas it should obtain the membership after at least reaching economic growth of 4%, whereas I don't like to see Sri Lanka joining as a economic disabled country to the BRICS organization, whereas the organization also might hesitate to give the membership for somewhat reasons. As I would say that on the other hand, there are very contrasting things in the BRICS organization, whereas sometimes China and India will work against each other while working within the BRICS. So Sri Lanka should understand and study these constructs. Mainly, even though the most of the BRICS countries are working in the Belt and Road Initiative, sometimes India will hesitate to join. Sometimes some other countries hesitate to join. So Sri Lanka should do a very good study about contrasting things about BRIC countries and their common goals and common achievements as well. So finally, I would suggest that first Sri Lanka should participate in BRICS as an observer for at least 2 years, whereas there will be a debt payment for Sri Lanka after these 2 years majorly. So finally, my comment is that, as I mentioned before, Sri Lanka should achieve economic growth at least 4%, and while achieving it should participate and observe BRICS. What are the contrasting things? What are the common things in BRICS? Common goals, common achievements, common aims, and like contrasting actions also. And finally, it will understand whether it could take BRICS or it can join BRICS as a proud nation. Thank you.